All right, we are back with Eddie Delgado, and we were just talking during this commercial break about everything that you can experience at Busch Gardens. Like, you know, it's actually been a while since I've been and a while since you've been on the show, and so much has changed, and you guys always keep it fresh.
Well, thank you for having us. You know, it's been, like you say, it's been a while since we've been here in the studio and talking about all the amazing things that are happening at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. And not only at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, but also Adventure Island Water Park, which is our water park across the street. Yes, we have amazing seasonal events like Food and Wine Festival going on right now through May 21st. But we also have, of course, amazing rides. You know, we just opened Serengeti Flyer. That's our newest ride. It just opened right now in February. It's an amazing thrill ride. It's 68 miles an hour, 135 Ooh. Feet. It's a thrill like no other. There we go. That's what it is right now, and it's been an incredible ride, and seeing all the guests have fun with that. Aranguazi, of course, it just turned 1 year. Award-winning coaster, you know, best new roller coaster last year. And of course we have other ones in the park. You know, Cheetah Hunt is an amazing ride. Shikra is one of the favorites. And aside from that, like I mentioned, seasonal events is a great thing. And we were talking about the pass, which is probably the best way of enjoying everything that I'm just talking about.
I was like, so what's like the insider like pro tip? I was like, you know, Eddie, you're an employee, so like, how do people get? Because you know, a lot of times with these events, you know, you really want to make sure that like you can enjoy like a VIP experience, or you can kind of get ahead of the crowd. So being a pass member, you get to experience a lot of those benefits. Yeah,
definitely. I will say the best tip is buschgardenstampa.com and social media, because we do post everything on social media. That's where we have everything that's current. We have now the Spring Spectacular sale, 40% off on tickets, but of course annual pass is another great way of enjoying everything, not just now for Food and Wine Festival, but for summer nights, for Christmas Town when it's that time of the year, because it comes with park admission, just like the majority of our seasonal events, with the exception of Howl-O-Scream, of course. And that will be the best way, because you have amazing benefits as a pass member, and we have, of course, on top of the benefits that the pass has, monthly rewards that come every several months. So yeah, a lot going on. It's a lot going on, and Busch Gardens is the place to be for sure.
Are busy. Well, and you know, that's what I love about One Take Trips, is this is something you can take the whole family. I think it's a, you know, a fun thing to go and experience with the events. You've got something new, but an annual pass is great because I think it also helps you budget. Like you can say, okay, I know that I'm buying this pass, it's going to get me access, especially when you have kids, because sometimes when you're trying to plan those trips, those prices, you know, can like get away from you. But this is a great way to budget and know that you're going to have a lot of fun throughout the summer.
Oh, absolutely. And you mentioned kids, which brings me to mentioning that there's really something for everybody. We're going to go with Sesame Street Kids Weekends, which is going to kick it off. And I mentioned Adventure Island. We're going to have a new kid-friendly attraction called Shakalaka Shorts. It's going to be opening really, really soon. So yes, a lot going on. Events, thrill rides. We have amazing animal encounters. So people get to learn about our conservation efforts because we're one of the biggest zoos in North America. There's a lot going on, and Busch Gardens Tampa Bay is a place to be.
So Eddie, if you were going to plan, let's just say like a 3-day weekend, we're headed out on Friday, we're coming back on Sunday, like what would your ideal itinerary look like?
So the first thing is just go early, right? Go early. Once you go there, you wanna do. I would personally do animal encounters. It's like, you know, get to know all these amazing animals that call Busch Gardens home. Right after that, you may want to go and do one of the rides, whether it's going to be one of the high thrill ones or the one for the smaller kids, right? But there's also entertainment. You might want to put that in there. If you want to see an ice skating show, we have that year round, and one of the few ones that have that. And of course, if you want to stay for amazing concerts and great food, right now, such as the Food and Wine Festival, you can also do that. So I would start early in the morning, plan to be the entire day, especially for the weekends where we have the Food and Wine Festival. And if you stay another day, I will highly suggest to go to Adventure Island Water Park.
Ah, that's so great. Okay, perfect. Pro tips with Eddie Delgado. Thank you so much for giving us all of that information. We can't wait to see you at Busch Gardens.
Thank you for having us.
Stick around for more right after this.